Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name's Madupe. I'm a corporate professional. I work as an economic analyst, and yeah, my channel is all about all things corporate, how to navigate your way through the corporate world, lifestyle choices, life choices, and everything in between, just how I live my life. This video is going to be about my 2021 goals. I know I'm a little late to the game, but it's never too late. There's still so many months left in 2021. So yeah, these goals are gonna stay the same for the next year or several years. But yeah, it's interesting to kind of revisit them in the future and see how well I've gotten through them. So without further ado, let me just get into the video. So my first goal for the year is to keep fit. To me, it's not about just trying to lose weight and starving yourself. It's not about that. It's just about having a healthier lifestyle. It's just about having a healthier lifestyle in general. So that makes that, like, in general, I just want to make sure I get at least 30 minutes of exercise a day, whether it's walking, doing YouTube videos, hopefully when everything opens up, going to the gym every day, or at least 3 to 4 times a week. In general, that's what I want to do. I want to stop I don't overeat, but try not snacking less or eating when I'm not hungry. Like we all know, like, so for example, if I've eaten twice a day, I know usually everyone eats 3 times a day in general, but if I've eaten twice a day already and I feel like I'm not hungry, I'm not going to eat a third time. So it's just about yeah, it's just those things I need to watch out for. So that's in general about my health and fitness. That's my goal. So my goal is, so yeah, just to make sure I'm consistent on my journey, because I have been doing this. I've had this kind of idea in my mind, but I feel like I haven't always been consistent, but I'm trying to take it seriously now. So that's definitely important to me. And a second thing, my second goal is actually I want to undertake the ACCA qualification. So I'm going to actually start preparing myself for it. So I know currently I have 3 exemptions for the ACCA exams, and even when you have exemptions, I feel like it's still important to go over those exemptions that you have, because if you're not going to sit those exams, whereas like the exams you're going to sit, they require the knowledge from other exams. So for example, I know I have an exemption from financial reporting, but I am still going to go over financial reporting to make sure I indeed understand it to the level that I would be able to pass it myself, because some of that knowledge, or a lot of that knowledge, is required for another module. So if you're doing an exam for something else and you don't have that knowledge, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to pass that exam. So yeah, so my preparation, make preparations for the ACC exams, try and work out a structure, go over my exemptions. I'm not actually going to start it this year. I believe I'm going to start it, if it's this year, it might be later on, end of this year, or it might be in 2022. So yeah, so my goals, just make sure I'm prepared, make sure I've covered all the bases for my exemptions, and I'm really good and get into the groove. And I feel like it's going to help me get into the groove, so when I actually do start studying for the exams I am going to take, I have like a timeline in my head, or I know how much work I need to put in. So another thing I want to talk about is savings. I feel like in general I've been doing really well with savings. I recently did buy a car, so yeah, that's got a lot of the savings. And I also have been helping my mom refurnish the house. So in general, that's cut out my savings. But I feel like I'm still very proud, because a lot of the things I've done, I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have good saving habits. So I'm aiming to save between 800 and 1,000 pounds a month, and that is gonna be difficult. No, it's not gonna be difficult, but it's gonna require a lot of strength, discipline. That's the word I'm looking for. It's gonna require a lot of discipline. So I'm not gonna go into it in detail. I can make another video on savings, but what I am going to do is just make sure that I have just pay all the necessary bills that I have to pay. But I tend to spend roughly £30 a week on food, and yeah, I think that's enough to get in general all the things I need for that week. So that comes to what, £120 a month so that I spend on food. So so I don't aim to do anything that month apart from pay my bills and all the necessary things, transport and money for food, and yeah, not go anywhere. I feel like that's the way I can save the maximum amount, being £1,000. But obviously this is not going to be the case every month. There are times where I'm going to go out and spend a bit more money, like go maybe visit family, or go to a restaurant with my friends, or whatever the case may be. And maybe I might want to buy certain items of clothing, whatever the case might be. That obviously will eat into the amount of savings I want to save each month. But it's just about planning and being careful. So if I know that, okay, next month I'm gonna go out twice, this is how much I'm looking to spend. Yeah, so it's just about making trade-offs. So okay, I've spent maybe, I don't know, £100 on clothes this month. I probably won't go out to this month as well. So it's just about making those conscious decisions about your spending, and just making sure you reach a target. So yeah, my target is between £800 and £1,000 a month. Another goal of mine is really to increase my Excel skills. So I do my Excel skills are I won't say they're really good. They're good, and I feel like I've got the general gist of it, in terms of like I can learn new formulas quickly. I can learn new functions quickly. I understand, yeah, I understand the basis of creating a formula, and I can, like, if I need a particular formula to, or particular function to do something, I know how to go about searching for it. And yeah, I don't really have much difficulties when it comes to working with Excel or learning something new. But I do feel like it's very, very important, especially in the finance and economics field. It's extremely important to be to have strong Excel skills. I think it's becoming like a basic requirement now. So yeah, that's what makes it even more important. So I actually have an Excel file where I created a folder called Excel Genius. So anytime I learn a new formula or a new function, I put it in the Excel spreadsheet, in my Excel spreadsheet, and just to make sure I so for something I can refer to. So if I've used a particular function before, but I can't remember how I've used it, or maybe I can't remember what the function does, or how to use the function properly, then I go back to that spreadsheet and have a look at it. And yeah, so that's what I want to do, just continue making sure I populate that spreadsheet, add any new function, no matter how simple it may be. Trust me, the simple ones, you can forget them and they could be critical. So that's what I'm going to do. Just making sure I carry on learning new Excel formulas, financial modeling, especially building financial models on Excel. Yeah, that's a goal of mine. Another goal of mine, I am trying to read the news every day. Yeah, so I've a way I'm going to do that is now I've downloaded Reuters on my phone. I also have the Financial Times app and BBC News as well. I think, yeah, those apps are really good to understand, what's going on. It's just important to understand what's going on in the economy, in the world in general. But, again, as a finance professional, economic professional, economist, a consultant, whatever the case may be, for anyone watching this video, I feel like it's very important to be aware of anything going on in your market. It's really good to understand the market, understand what you're doing, especially the market in which you work in. It's good to understand especially in the industry you work in. It's good to understand the market there. It just makes you really much, like, increases your commercial awareness. And I feel like these are the things that are important in, like, moving up in a company, not just going into work every day and just doing your job. But if you really do want to move up, you need to understand, really understand your industry, what is actually going on, what are the opportunities or threats based on changing regulations or whatever's going on in other countries, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, and the only way to do that is to make sure you reading the news, talking to people, external sources. And yeah, so that's what I want to do, making sure I'm always catching up on the news every day, even if it's 10 minutes a day. But yeah, I think it's very, very important. So that's a big goal of mine. Lastly, I just want to be able to develop a positive, optimistic attitude, mindset. This is something that's going to be ongoing. I think sometimes I am actually a positive person, but sometimes I could be down sometimes. Sometimes I could be down, and I think it's just important to, in everything we do, and if you want to become successful, and even when you feel and you want to put yourself back up, bring yourself back up and be able to achieve your goals, even the goals I've just stated right now, if I want to be able to achieve this, I need to have a positive mindset. So that is critical. But yeah, those are all my goals for the year, which they're probably going to be the same goals for next year as well. But who knows? I feel like as time goes on, my goals will become more specific depending on, you know, life circumstances. But thank you for watching my video. Please comment down below if you want to see any type of specific content. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.